What's going on, people? So, it's been a little while. It took me, forever basically to get through all the shoes that I had laid out here, doing all the performance and like running and all that stuff, right? So, now that I've finally got that knocked out, ready to sit here and talk about it. And so, like I've done with the previous however many it's been before this, they're all the same, right? None of them are going to be like super in depth with all any kind of like real breakdown of like specs and stats or anything like that. It's just me giving you how I feel after running around and whatever, right? So take that if that's cool with you. Cool, stick around. If it's not, hey, I get it. There's a lot of people talking about a lot of the same stuff on the internet. You're not missing anything by leaving here. Anyway, so this one right here, like I said, this is the Glycerin Max, right? Did I say that? I don't know. I said it now. It's the Glycerin Max. And this thing, first off, looks freaking huge in this camera. It's like almost ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But anyway, so here's the thing though. This, I'll tell you right now, like actually ended up being so far one of my favorite purchases of 2025 as far as like shoe things go. It's crazy. But it's a running shoe or walking shoe. It does say that on the side of the box, right? If you happen to ever look at it, it does say running and walking somewhere on there. But I'm only going to talk about these for running, right? So it's got a lot of cushion down in here, right? And as you can tell by the overall look of it, it's not built for speed, right? Now, me personally, that's fine because I have other shoes for that. I break these things out when I'm going a little slower. So if it's like a recovery run type day, if I've done a lot of stuff for the last couple days and I'm going to go out there and do something, say like some high eights to not like maybe like to like a 9:30ish type pace or something like that. Stuff like this comes out because again you're going to be running a little slower, so you're going to have a lot of more impact on the ground and whatnot. Having all this down here, since you don't really feel it, it makes things a lot better, right? Now normally like my average pace tends to be somewhere between like I don't know 7 to 8, 7 to 7:45, probably 7 to 7:45 usually, right? That's like my average pace or whatever. So I can do that in these, right? Even though they're not built for speed, you can still do it if you put in the effort. But I'd rather not, honestly. I have other stuff for that. But these right here, I ran around in these for the last couple weeks off and on or whatever, and I'm a huge fan of them. Again, like if you're moving a little bit slower or you just want something that is like geared towards cushion, this is definitely going to be something to consider. One thing that I will throw out there, and I forgot to say this in like the last Glycerin Max video I did, if you're running in these and you're like out there and you're like taking some turns or whatever, maybe it's like a 5K or whatever the case may be careful, right? It's a high shoe. It's what 45 millimeters with a 6 millimeter drop or something like that to the front. But either way, it's high, right? It's wide, sure, but like the corners, like if you take them too tight, it's not going to go great. I was wearing a pair of these because the ones that I reviewed the other day, I gave them to my friend. I got them for him, right? He paid me to get them or whatever. And so we did a 5K this weekend. He did it in those, and I was going to be pacing him. And at his pace, for me, that was a good day to bring these out. So he noticed that, like early on, was like, "Hey, man, like I kind of misjudged that turn." It's like, yeah, you just got to take it a little wider. So just consider that. Also, while we're on the subject of things, true to size, I'm just going to slip that in there. Worked out for me, worked out for him, so whatever. But yeah, as far as performance goes, like these do look pretty big and bulky or whatever. And even on paper, they're pretty big and bulky, but they don't feel like it. And that's the thing that I really like about them. You put them on, like they're super comfortable, super light feeling, which is weird. Just like the breakdown of the midsole, I'm not going to get all into it, but it lends itself to, it's got a nice little rocker style thing. It lends itself to like moving like at a decent pace, right? Without too much effort. So I'm a big fan of that. But all in all, everything that I was thinking that these would be good for, it like excelled in. So I've got no complaints. And even like the upper, like I said before, it's a little bit thicker of a material than a lot of the other things that you'll see here. But because of the way they did it, it's still actually very breathable. So all in all, like this is solid. For $200, I would say it's worth it, right? I know that's a lot of money, but to me it is. To you, it may not be. I'm just saying. Now, on that same note, though, as far as like other things, so I'll bring these out. These are like I think 210. This is the Pegasus Premium, so it is a highly cushion-centric shoe, right? The 3 midsoles in there. It's a whole thing. So I figure like this might be worth a comparison. Personally, I would prefer these. There's a lot of cushion going on here, and it's cool. And this has a better look overall, sure, but when it comes to just functionality, they are it's all show and no go. I mean, I did okay in them, but again, I had to work for it, right? And when you're going quickly, they feel wildly unstable. These, you don't feel weird in them. You just feel that you're working harder to like move fast. Now, these though, if you're going for speed and you know, the cushion, you want a lot of it, but like still more on the speed side, this is going to be your guy right here. This is the Asics Superblast 2. Comes in at an equal 200, so that's going to be my takeaway from this. If you need anything as far as like this right here, if you're going a little bit slow and steady and you just want the comfort, take this one. If you're going to be picking up the pace and you want to be able to knock that out with ease, this is the one that you want. So there you go. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever's wherever you are. What's next? This is the Hyperion Max. That's what's next. All right, later, people.